What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one's going to be doing our weekly Walking Dead Q&A, but we are going to start off with a huge topic right now going around, just some speculation, just some rumors going around right now about a possible Daryl Dixon movie, a Walking Dead movie, all about Daryl and his search for Rick Grimes. I want to give my thoughts on that announcement as well. The potential death of Negan at the end of The Walking Dead Season 12. So we have a lot to discuss, as well as answering your guys' Q&A questions for today, so let's get started.
We silence the whispers.
Okay, guys, so this is going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today. Really excited about this one. We have a lot of things to discuss for today. I do want to discuss, the first thing, though, is definitely the Daryl movie. So, it's been going around for a couple days now. I've kind of wanted to see how it kind of turned out before I gave my thoughts on it. Nobody has said it's false. It's just really speculation at this point about a potential Daryl Dixon movie, which would be made, it sounds like, apparently between the airing of Season 11 and the airing of Season 12. So in between that time. So, I don't really know what to say about this one. You know, it sounds like basically the rumor is that we're gonna get to see a movie about Daryl. It sounds like they're kind of discussing it right now a little bit, and it sounds like it's going to be something we see after Season 11, but before Season 12 is what I'm hearing. And that basically it is going to be kind of Daryl's search for Rick Grimes is basically what the word is going around. Apparently we may even see Merle in it and a lot of other stuff like that. So I'm sure you guys have heard about it. I want to give my thoughts about it as well because it's been going around, a lot. If this is the first you're hearing about it, then, I'm sure you're probably pretty shocked to hear about it. But yeah, it sounds like they may be doing a Daryl Dixon movie. Now, I actually kind of like the idea a little bit because I think it'd be really cool. But at the same time, it makes me a little worried because if this is true, if we actually get a Daryl Dixon movie, what is going to happen to Daryl in the original series? Are they going to have the original series end with Season 11, and then you're going to see this movie with Daryl looking for Rick? Is that what they're planning on doing? Are they maybe not even doing a Season 12? Some big questions with this announcement. And it's not, well, okay, I want to specify. It's not an announcement. It's just kind of a theory, rumor, whatever, speculation at this point that this is apparently some of the stuff they're discussing behind the scenes. So, what am I going to say about this? Well, I mean, honestly, Norman Reedus, I'm sure he would be up for doing a Daryl Dixon movie. I don't think, though, he would voluntarily leave The Walking Dead. So, that right there is something I'm a little curious about. Are they planning on ending The Walking Dead either after Season 11 or after Season 12, and are they going to have this movie come after? And why would he be searching for Rick? Well, honestly, it's probably because he finds out that Rick is alive by somebody. Either that be Judith that tells him, or Virgil makes it to the group and he lets them know. Something like that. But one thing I want to definitely make clear right off the bat. If we get a Daryl Dixon movie, it's going to be something where it's probably not going to be as big of a deal as the Rick Grimes movie, obviously, right? It could even be just a TV movie, is what they're saying here. We really, really don't know. But, I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys think that this Daryl Dixon movie is going to happen? It's just theories. It's just speculation at this point. Maybe even Michael Rooker could be in it and stuff like that. It's apparently it's supposed to happen, but do you guys think that he's going to leave the show at the end of Season 11? Do you think that Daryl will leave to go find Rick and The Walking Dead will end with maybe Season 11? Or Daryl will just leave the show for a little while and do this movie? Like, it's just... there's definitely, it's a little kind of, I'm a little unsure about it, but I'm up for it. If we get a Daryl Dixon movie, I'll enjoy it, as long as it makes sense, you know what I mean? So, because there's a lot of things that could go wrong, by making this movie. So, and I mean for the original series, because right now, I'm watching the original series, and I'll definitely say, the original series is still going strong. I would say, mainly because Daryl is leading it. If Daryl wasn't leading the original series right now, I don't know where it would be at. I really, really don't. Yes, you would have Maggie that's returning. Yes, you'd have Negan. But there'd still be it'd still be pretty tough to carry the series without Daryl. And I really don't even want to get into the whole idea of Walking Dead going on without Daryl, because I don't really feel like it will happen. But it sounds like they're gonna do something, and they're discussing it right now, the possibility of a Daryl Dixon movie. So I don't know. Now, the next article. So this one was sent to me by Jamie Minecraft, I think is the name of this person here, and he sent me a link yesterday to an article. I don't know how legit it is. It's just a simple article right now. But basically, he sent me an article yesterday about Jeffrey Dean Morgan and about The Walking Dead season 12, and how maybe potentially we could see The Walking Dead Negan die at the end of the series, and they kind of show how much he's changed throughout the series and stuff like that. I'll put the link in the description, by the way, for this video. The link in the description, the first link you'll see in the description for this is going to be to this article right here, and you guys can check it out. It discusses basically about Negan and his potential death at the end of season 12, if season 12 is the last season of Walking Dead. So you guys can check out that article for yourselves. I'm not really going to go into it too much, but it sounds like there is a possibility of Negan dying at the end of The Walking Dead. So I don't know how legit that one is. I definitely, Negan's a character that, I'm sure Negan could die by the time The Walking Dead ends, and if it's in season 12, I could even see Negan dying in season 11, guys. If I'm being honest, I could even see them killing off Negan next year, like if they actually wanted to. I want to see Negan survive till the end. I really, really do, and it sounds like we may still see that. But I still get that vibe every once in a while that they could just kill him, just out of nowhere. And I really hope that doesn't happen. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope that he does survive. But yeah, definitely check out that article in the description. But what do you guys think about the Daryl Dixon movie? I want to hear from that. What do you guys think about the potential release of a Daryl Dixon movie, The Search for Rick? Daryl finds out and then he maybe leaves the group or something like that. Maybe Michael Rooker can be in this movie and all this type of stuff. Do you guys think it's going to be a theaters movie, TV movie? What do you think about this, if we're even going to get this at all? As well, I want to hear what do you guys think about the potential death of Negan by the end of season 12. Check out the article in the description so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about a little bit more here about the whole Negan thing. So let's discuss and let's get into your guys' Q&A questions for today. I got a lot of great questions from you guys, so let's get started with the first question for today. First question for today comes from Brian Archam, who says, how many survivors are left after the massacre at Alexandria and the Hilltop? I only saw about a dozen or so at the hospital. So, yeah, that is an interesting question, because, I definitely want to start off with saying that, this has been the Whisper War. We've seen a lot of death. A lot of them have been more so background characters, which I'm actually happy for, because I don't want to see too many deaths. I think they did a good job of killing off enough characters. I'm sure we'll probably get one or two more in the finale, and then that'll be it. But I was worried going into the second half of this season. I think we all were. We were discussing it a lot about kind of like, how we were a little worried they were going to kill too many characters. We kind of thought at the time that maybe Michonne would even die, and stuff like that. But because she didn't, and because we didn't actually see that many character deaths in the Whisper War, not like to a point where it was too many, I'm actually happy about how many characters died in the Whisper War this second half. I think they did a good job with it. But I have to say, I think that, yeah, I think there is more than just a dozen of survivors at the hospital. I think there are more of them. If I had to guess how many characters there are in the entire community, with the people of Alexandria, the people of Hilltop, the people left of the Kingdom, the people left of maybe the Sanctuary, even a few others. I think they end with Oceanside there as well. I'm going to have to say, and Oceanside, you got to remember, there's a lot of people at Oceanside, and, they weren't even there for the Hilltop fire at all. So, if you kind of combine everybody together, I would still say you probably have at least a good 50 to 100 people left with all the communities. Maybe even more than that. I still feel like there are a lot. Maybe some people disagree with me on that, but I still feel like they at least have 50 to 100 people left. Even if you X out the Oceanside, I'd still say they probably possibly do. Maybe some people disagree. Maybe you're like, nah, Dan, probably only a couple dozen. But right now I'm thinking, no, probably at least 50, probably like a lock. And then there could be more than that, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, but there were definitely a lot of people that died in the Hilltop Fire. You know, Earl, and I'm sure a bunch of background characters and all that kind of stuff. And Gamma obviously died around that time. And of course Alpha died, thankfully, and you know, all that stuff. So I have to say that yeah, there are a lot of characters that died at the Hilltop Fire, but I still think there's a lot. I just think that budget-wise, they didn't show many people in the hospital. I have a feeling that's what it is. I feel like they're saving a lot of money for the finale, which I'm sure is going to pay off whenever that comes out. Whenever we see the finale. So anyway, thank you very much for the question, Brian. Next one also comes from Brian Archam, who says, okay, so this one's a question for me. Now that The Walking Dead is on break, will I continue the Walking Dead video games? So I did, of course, season 1. I did get into, of course, and I loved it. I thought it was really great. There is season 2 left. There's season 3 left, and there's season 4. But yeah, I haven't got those. So I'm gonna see if I can do that, because I think it'd be really cool to get into something, you know, during the break. The Walking Dead Telltale games, you know, at least based off the first season, has a really great story. And I know a lot of people are really dying for me to check it out. So if people are really dying to see me check it out, that's what I'm gonna do. If I get at least, let's see here. I want to see if I can at least get 5 to 10 likes on this video. I will notice that there is enough of an audience for me to check out the video game. That's what I want to see. So like the video if you want to see some video game Walking Dead videos. Because if I see that there's enough demand, that's how I'm going to be able to tell. If I see there's enough demand for it, I'm going to do it. So I want to kind of say that right now. Because I have a lot of other things, you know, I'd like to kind of check out. But if I see there's enough demand for me to continue the Walking Dead game, season 2, season 3, season 4, I will go ahead and do it. I mean, I'm probably going to play it eventually, you know. I mean, let's make that clear as well. But you know, but if you guys want me to play it like really soon, and really like get into it, once I can actually get out to the stores and get it, or maybe I could order it or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But either way, yeah, I definitely want to continue the Walking Dead games, because season 1 really great, you know, and I don't really understand why I stopped. I really don't. I played the first game, and then I think something happened where the original series came back on or something for like season 9, I think it was, and then Rick's last episodes and stuff, and I just got like all distracted with the main series and the comics and stuff, and I kind of just forgot about it. But either way though, I definitely want to get into season 2. I'd love to finish the series. That definitely would take time. But let me know what you guys think about it. I definitely want to hear from you guys. Thank you very much for the awesome question, Brian. Next question comes from Epic Zombie Killer, who says, who is a better villain, Alpha or Beta? So, a better villain, Alpha or Beta? I mean, that's really tough to answer, because I would love to just kind of answer one right off the bat, but the thing is that Alpha is very scary. Like, she really plays with somebody's mind, right? She's very she's very good at that, you know? But Beta is like, I mean, look at him. Like, you know, it's like, look at him. Like, it's like, that is a guy you just don't want to mess with. I don't care what the situation may be. You know, you don't mess with Frowny McTwo-Knives. You know, you don't do it, you know? And, yeah, I have to say, Beta for me is okay. Oh, man, see, like, that's tough, because oh man, because like I feel like, who would I want to challenge more? That's the question. Who would you guys want to challenge more? Would you want to challenge Beta, or would you want to challenge Alpha? I don't really care. I would go against Alpha, and I could lose because she's that like crafty, you know. But I would never take my chances with Beta. If Beta came up to me and said, "Are you questioning me?" I'd be like, no, like, hell no. Like, I'm not questioning you at all, Beta. Do what you're gonna do, whatever, we're cool. You know, that type of thing. I would bend the knee to Beta. And I'm sure a lot of people out there would. Alpha, I could probably go for, but that's the thing. You try to challenge Alpha, you're challenging Beta pretty much as well. So, there is that. But who is a better villain? I guess I'm going to say Alpha, because I feel like she is kind of one of those where she really can mess with people, and she really has done a lot to the group, and she really knows how to get to people. She knew how to get to Carol. She wanted Carol to chase after her. She knew what to do to get Carol to try to kill her, and she knew how to get them into a trap. Alpha knew how to do all these things. She knew that at the fair they all didn't kind of know each other, so I can blend right in, kill a bunch of people, and I mean, they're never going to know. You know, it's just... stuff like that is why Alpha, in my opinion, is just one of the best villains, maybe the best villain Walking Dead has ever had. She's just she is awesome. You know, she really is, and as much as I wouldn't like to challenge Beta, and I never would, Alpha is probably a better villain. I'm just going to say that right off the bat, but could Beta maybe beat her in this finale as a better villain? We'll have to see what he does. It really depends on what Beta does in this episode. So yeah, thank you very much for the question, Epic Zombie Killer. And the final question for today comes from Eastside Badger, who says, will you review The Last of Us TV series on HBO? So, definitely, guys, definitely. And I want to also, see, that's the thing, there's so many games I want to get into, because I want to go into The Last of Us, too. That's another game. You know, I gotta get to that game somehow, because, honestly, The Last of Us is a super popular video game. I know it's just beloved by so many people, and I know next year, hopefully next year, depending on when this quarantine ends, I think Last of Us, I think it will still come out next year, I have a feeling, but will I review it on HBO for Eastside Badger? Absolutely. There's no question about it. You know, I just, because, I mean, I want to get into other TV shows as well during this break. I'm sure you guys are going to notice that. I'm doing a lot of videos on The Plague, I'm doing a lot of videos on a lot of other things, you know, even did a few Fear the Walking Dead videos, and there are a couple other things I want to do. I want to review Season 1 of The Witcher, because I thought that was really good as well. I just need to finish up the last couple episodes, and then I'll do that. Yeah, I'm going to review a lot of new TV shows during this break, because the thing is that even once we see the finale, we're going to be on break again. So, there will be World Beyond on, which, okay, can I please add, I know this is about The Last of Us, but can I please add by the end of this video? Okay, because, so yes, I will review The Last of Us, but, can I please add now that we're talking about new shows, World Beyond, guys, oh my god, the reviews for that are going to be so, different. I guarantee, because I guarantee there are going to be some things I don't like about it. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I hope I like World Beyond, and hey, if I like World Beyond, if we all love World Beyond, that's going to be great. But, you know, let's hope it's a show where we enjoy to review it, and not, you know, the other way. So, yeah, I want to mention that since we're talking about new TV shows here. So, because that's going to become, like, as soon as this quarantine ends, World Beyond is probably going to show up. So, yeah, really cool stuff. So, anyway, I want to hear from you guys now. A lot of great questions from you guys today. A big thanks to Brian Archam, Epic Zombie Killer, and Eastside Badger for all participating in this video. If you want to participate in the next Walking to Q&A video, all you got to do is write Q&A before you comment, ask away, and, pretty much just go ahead and, ask questions for next week's Walking to Q&A. So, really exciting stuff. This was, by the way, Walking Dead Q&A for episode 16, number 2. Let's see how many Walking Dead Q&A videos we can do leading up to this this season finale. I have a feeling we're at least going to get in the dozens of, at least the double digits, at least the double digits of Walking Dead Q&As leading up to this finale. I have a feeling. So, anyway, write your comments in the comment section below. Do you think we're going to see a Daryl Dixon movie? What do you think about the theories? Do you think they're false? Do you think they're just rumors that won't go anywhere? What are your thoughts on the Daryl Dixon movie possible, thing happening? As well as the article about Negan, potentially Negan dying at the end of The Walking Dead. I could see it happening any time from now. Honestly, I really could. As much as I love Negan, I could see it happening any time from now. So, anyway, I want to hear from you guys, and anyway, write your comments in the comment section below. If you're new here, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. Follow Dan's Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.